Well, hello friends. Welcome back to the program. Today we are going to work on something icon related because yesterday I tried putting a shortcut on my desktop and it looked like this. So put bin browser here, and that is a pretty sad looking shortcut because we just have this default icon for symlinks, and you can't really tell visually that that's a shortcut to the browser. Also, it's kind of sad that we render the icon text in black, and that doesn't look very good. Also, there's no cursor outline when I'm selecting stuff, so maybe today we'll do like a whole bunch of things, and we'll fix up this specific use case here to make it look real nice. So let's see about that. So first thing is we'll just go in here and make this desktop shortcut permanent while we're hacking on this. So I guess bin browser, yeah. So then it'll be there when we boot up every time. And then let's see if we can't make this the browser icon with the little, this is supposed to be like a link, like a chain link. Let's see if we can make that like an emblem in the bottom right corner instead of the browser icon. I feel like that would look pretty cool. So the way we get these icons in icon view, let's see, do we use icon? We use the icon model role to extract the icon from the file system model. And the file system model uses something it calls icon4, which calls file icon provider, which is good news for us because then maybe we can go there and hack something together. So essentially, we want the file icon provider to do something smart for symlinks. So for any symlink, it will follow the symlink and figure out the icon for what it points to, and then generate an icon with an emblem. So let's see. Currently, we just do this, right? If it's a symlink, then we just return the symlink icon. How about we expand on this a little bit? So if it's a symlink, then do we have core file? We have something for reading symlinks in core file, I'm pretty sure. Read link, yes. Path. Okay, and then target. All right, and then now we have the target path, so we can get the icon for that instead. Target icon. So we'll just call through here. Target path. Yeah, we don't know the mode. Somebody will have to figure that out for us. I guess, oh, here's an overload. Right, so we'll just call this overload, that will do a stat. That seems fine. And then if it's a link to a link, then it will go in a loop or whatever. But we'll deal with that when it becomes a problem. Target icon. Right, so now presumably we have a new icon, and then we can generate something here. So generated icon, let's make a graphics bitmap, create, and oh, this is a bit tricky. We need to generate them for each size, because an icon, a GUI icon object can have multiple sizes. And there's currently no Is there a way to see all of the icon sizes? No, we just have bitmap for size. Okay, well, for now, how about we just do this for the 32 and 16 pixel variants. So we'll start by just making the 32 one, actually, just to see that we have the right idea here. So we'll need a GUI painter. All right, so we want to paint into the generated icon. I guess if we are unable to allocate a bitmap, this may fail, so we should be good boys here and just return the symlink icon. Okay, but if we can allocate this little bitmap, then I guess we can paint into it. So let's log something about that. Fail to create generate to our symlink icon. Yep. Okay. And then painter. We'll start by just copying over the... I mean, actually what we want to do is we want to clone the icon that we have. So I don't know why I was doing it this way, but we can just get the 32 and then clone that. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll just draw into it instead. So blit and we'll blit at the bottom right corner. So actually the only emblem version we have is the 16 by 16 version of symlink icon, so I guess we can just blit at 1616 and we'll put the symlink icon 16 pixel version. And this is all very hard coded here. Just messing around. We'll see how it looks. Return generated icon. Oh, we have to return it as an icon object. So icon. We'll rename this. Okay. Yeah, the icon class in libGUI is not super fleshed out. I haven't been using it that much. The basic idea of it is that it's an object that represents a GUI icon that can have multiple sizes. So like you can have a 16 by 16, 32 by 32, maybe 48 by 48 someday, maybe even vector variants someday, although I'm personally very fond of the pixel graphics look. So I'm not super interested in doing vector graphics because I feel like, I mean, this is just me personally, but I really feel like there's something so pretty about pixel art that you kind of lose when you switch to vector graphics because you don't have to sweat over every single pixel anymore, so you kind of start to take these shortcuts and stuff. But I guess a hybrid approach could be doable, like where you have pixel variants at specific sizes and then you have a sort of a generic vector variant that you switch to at non-standard sizes. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself, so generated icon dot set bitmap for size 32, and then we put our generated bitmap in there. let's return that and see what happens. Ooh, look at it. So that worked out pretty well for starters. It's not the app icon, although I don't know why I expected it to be, because if we go to /bin, oh, hey, hold on a minute. What's going on here? Now we are crashing in the code that we just wrote. Oh, I guess that maybe we shouldn't be trusting this thing here to actually return a bitmap. So let's see, the original map is... That was foolish. I shouldn't just put arrows into my code like that without thinking. All right, here we go. So in this case, for example, here's a symlink that points somewhere. Okay, so these are kind of interesting. So these actually look good, but this one doesn't. We can see where they point down here. So you can see that these point to absolute paths, whereas this guy right here points to a relative path, which is probably why it's not working. But I'm really digging these though. These look awesome. So I wonder how we're gonna... Wait, why can't I select it? Oh wait, I am selecting it. It's just not showing right. Okay, so I wonder how we're gonna get the icon of browser to show up properly. That's kind of tricky. But I do love the emblem. So the emblem definitely stays. The issue with the icon, the browser app icon, is that we don't have that in the app in an like easily accessible way. Instead, what we do is when you open the about box here. Oh wait, not this one. This one right here. This icon is, it's just, we just loaded from disk. It's not part of the executable. But we do have these application description files in res apps. If we go here and look at browser, we can see that bin browser has these icons. I suppose that file icon provider excuse me, file icon provider could go and look through these files and see if it finds an associated icon for this executable. It's a little bit roundabout, and I would like it better if the browser executable had its own icon embedded in it as like an elf header or something. And maybe we'll do that, but I think today we're just going to go for something kind of straightforward. So I think maybe we'll just grab it from these app description files here. But the first thing is that we need to fix that issue with relative symlinks. So of course the issue here is that we're just doing read link, so we need to actually get the real path for it. If target path is null, return. Okay. First, this will be like, we'll call this the raw symlink. Target. Okay. And then target path is core file real path for path. No, raw symlink target. Can we do that? I think this should work. That didn't really work. Okay, why does it not work? Okay, so let's print out what we had and what we resolved it to. Raw symlink target, target path. So we had test and it became nothing. That doesn't seem good. So we're calling real path 4 and it gives us a null back. Or empty, the empty string. Oh shit, right, because we didn't actually chdir into this directory, so real path is not gonna work like that. I guess that we need to, okay, we need to do some path copy pasting here of our own, so fine, we can do that. So we'll just get a lexical path helper object here. Sometimes you just have to put the path together yourself. So this will be this path, and then the target path would be string formatted, something like this. So lexical path dot, I think deer name, right? Followed by the or hold on. This is only if it's absolute, or if it's a relative path. Okay. We're figuring this out. Maybe there should be a helper somewhere, but right now we are doing it this way. So if it starts with a slash, then target path is simply the raw symlink target. Else we do this thing. Something like that. Oh, and we should probably save the result somewhere. Maybe we don't need to put that in a local, so something like that would be fine. Test to test. Wait, what? Oh, hold on. If the raw symlink target starts with slash. Well, that was very silly. Okay, so there we go. Now these work. And they look pretty cool, I have to say. Look at that. We have a link to a folder. That is awesome. Oh, I really dig this. Maybe we should print out the full path down here as well. Anyway, this is so cool. And if we switch to 16 by 16, then we're screwed. Oh, sorry about that. In 16 by 16, we don't even have an icon, so we're gonna have to do something about that. Oh, we need a smaller emblem for the symlink thingy. So I guess we can make one. So what do we have currently? We have app link. file type symlink. Here we go. All right. Wait, let me just kill my GIMP. Okay, so here's this quite unassuming little bitmap. How do we make a, I don't know, 8x8 variant of this? Also, is that really what we want? Or, I mean, it looks nifty, but I'm reminded of those Windows shortcut emblem. Like this little arrow guy, that's quite pretty. Let's see, can we get one with a little arrow? I just want to see what it looks like. Dang it, come on. Desktop. Is there a high resolution picture somewhere? Here we go, look at that. That's kind of pretty. Right? They put it on the left side. I like the bottom right. Oops. Bottom right feels cool to me, but this is a nice little look. What if we did something similar? So let's see. This is 11 by 11. Well, how about we do a 10 by 10? I like that. 10 by 10. Or canvas size, let's do. Okay, and then just do this, but let's do the arrow differently. Let's see. That looks a bit on the goofy side. It's so tempting with these things to just borrow it the way that it is, which I guess wouldn't be the end of the world. But nah. No, it looks better without that little bend, maybe. So let's do it with that little bend. Yeah, because that, I don't know, that has some, it has a slight Windows 98 feel to it for me. And the directed arrow feels kind of, I don't know, a little bit better maybe. Very subtle reasons here. And maybe we don't care about being gray like that. Maybe this looks cool to us. Yeah, that does look pretty sweet. So let's try this. Serenity, Basse, res icons, and we'll put here symlink emblem. I don't know exactly where to put this, so I'll just put it here for now. And we will turn off all of this stuff we don't care about putting into the PNG. All right, and then let's see. So now we'll want to load that up as symlink emblem. So let's see. Load from file. Res icons. Okay. And then here, let's blit the symlink emblem. Okay, and let's see how that looks. Also, we should put it in the bottom right corner, so that would be 32 minus symlink emblem width and 32 minus symlink emblem height. Okay, now that looks pretty cool. I like that. That looks very, very good. So, yeah. I'm sure we can refine the icon somehow, but I think as a starting point, it is pretty good. So let's take care of the 16 by 16 problem, right? So this here is an unfortunate situation. So we'll want to iterate all of the sizes of an icon. I guess we should just add an API for that. So let's see. We'll do something like this. Or I guess can just return. And here we will have so there we go. So now we have to actually iterate over all of the sizes, but that'll be good. So we can put the icon here, generated icon, and then we'll iterate target icon sizes. Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking that this emblem is going to be good enough at 16 by 16 because it's 10 by 10. It's going to be a very overwhelming emblem. Oh, that didn't work at all. Oh, dang it. Oh, shit, wait, we're returning here in the loop. That's not good. Right. So if we fail to clone, yeah, right, so if something goes wrong, this here can be an assertion at this point, because if the target icon lies to us about the sizes it has, and this fails, that's not good. So okay, that's not half bad. So let's see. How would this look if we made a, I guess, 5x5 variant, right? A strong lifts 5x5 icon. So 5x5 immediately feels too constrained, so let's see if we can't be 6x6 maybe. And then that gives us a little bit of space to paint. I don't know why I thought that this was going to work out. That's not enough space, man. Come on. So what can we really do here? That's 9x9. And then we can cut out one of these guys. Cut it down like that. And crop it there. It's 8x8. It's kind of something. Then it will cover 25% of the 16x16 icon. Let's go with that for now. Yeah. This is a little bit of a trial and error situation, but it is what it is. So let's see. Emblem is going to be if size is less than or equal to, it's less than 16, or less than 32. Let's use the small, otherwise symlink emblem. Yes. And we can even turn it into a reference. Okay, that actually looks kind of acceptable. I don't mind that at all. Cool. So here's an interesting question, like should proc self show up as a directory in this tree view because it's a symlink to a directory? Maybe it should. I feel like it probably should, but that's an entirely unrelated problem. So I'm not going to work on that right now. But this is awesome. Okay, so I think maybe we can commit some stuff here and then move on to trying to pick up the browser icon correctly. First off, let's see about just adding sizes API to icon. GUI icon sizes. This gives you a vector int with all the icon sizes contained in icon. Okay. Okay, and then here, generate generate nicer icons for symlink files, symlinked files. Oh wait, we need to bring in those emblems. I'll do that in a moment. Instead of painting, showing symlinks as a, instead of symlinks showing up with the symlink icon, now generate a new icon based on the target file. New icon by taking the target files icon and slapping a small arrow emblem on top of it. This looks rather nice. It really does. I really like it. So let's see, how do we get to the .af file? It's not obvious. So currently there's no like standard way of doing this. And I don't particularly love what I'm about to do. It doesn't feel like the correct factoring at all, but I also don't want to start researching how to put a bitmap into an elf header right now. So let's do a hack in the file icon provider. So let's see. So if something is executable, right here is the executable code path, then fix me. This is a hack, and it would be much nicer if executables had icons embedded in them somehow. Like, I don't know exactly how, but either if you could put it in an elf header, or if you could you could put a symbol into your executable that had the icon in it. I guess that would be one way of doing it, because then we could just load the executable, parse the symbol, parse the elf header, find the symbol table, and see if there's an icon symbol. That could work. It would make it would take a bit of time to do that, so we would probably want to cache those things. I mean, at least we would cache them in the application instance. But right now, let's not do that. So let's see. Let's just open a dir iterator. Dir iterator. We have to say where we want to browse. So res apps. While dt has next. Okay. Get for app. Wait, how do we load these? Config file. Open. Okay. So open dt next full path. Okay. If we can't open it, let's just continue. That doesn't fail. Okay. That seems like a bad API. Why can't that fail? That should be able to fail. What if you can't open the file? Then what happens? You'll just try to reparse. If that fails, you just silently return. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's something we should improve on. Okay, so now that we have the app file, I mean, this is a hack of hacks, so let's not care too much about making it super nice. what do we want to do? We want to see what's in that file, right? So if the app executable is the exact thing that we're trying to generate an icon for, then we'll go here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. So if app file read entry app executable is exactly path, then, or if it's not path, then we can continue. Okay. And oh man, this is not going to be fast. Now that I think about it, this is going to be very slow. Or it might be, but we'll see. Then we just have to look at these icons. So okay, so icon, app icon. Let's see, read. Wait, what do we have in here? Keys in icons. What does this give us? Vector of string. Okay, all right. And then let's just assume that these are. We can just wait. What do we normally do? Oh, you know what? Let's actually let's just make this easy for ourselves. Why don't we? We only need to do we need to load 16 by 16 and 32 by 32. Read entry. Graphics bitmap load from file icon 16 path. Then app icon set bitmap for size icon 16. Okay, and same thing with 32. Okay, let's see if this flies. Oh, look at it. That's pretty cool. If we go to bin, that's cool. Although these are now pretty sluggish. Because look at the CPU usage. Like he has to go and scan the directory over and over. But it does look very spicy. I like the way it looks. I don't like the way these look, though. I guess because we don't have... Do we not have a full-size icon for this? I guess we don't. Okay, well, that just became obvious. Look at that beautiful chess icon. Oh, look at that. It's deceptively appearing like a folder while it's actually the file manager app. Okay, this is very cool. So, I like this. I guess we need to cache these. Huge hack, let's say. So let's just cache these a little bit here. Yeah, let's do a cache. We're going to throw all this code away eventually once we figure out how to put executable icons into the executables. So we'll just make a quick cache. Let's see, icon. Let's put this in icon for app, or icon for executable. I want to bring that comment with me. Okay. Yeah, let's just make a mapping that we cache. So path to GUI icon. It's empty, then we do this. Set move app icon. App icon cache. Then return IT value. Otherwise, executable icon. Yay. Okay, that didn't work quite right. App icon cache. Okay, what is this file name thing? Am I just messing that up? That is the path. Let's see. Cached icon is for. Let's see what we're actually caching here. Res apps oh, right. I'm stupid. We want to cache it for the, not for the config file name, but for the app executable. So for the, also we don't want to skip over here. We don't want to skip over any, so instead this is just the cache key. Right. Boom. Yeah, there we go. And now this is nice and fast because we only load those icons once. Yeah, so it's a hack. It's just to make it look visually the way that we want. Sometimes you gotta do hacks to make it look visually the way you want so that you can continue experimenting. And I'm really happy with it, so that's cool. This is really awesome. Why does it look so silly though? I mean, okay, so I don't like that the color of the text under browser doesn't look good to me. It should be, maybe we can draw it with a shadow. Okay, so let's just commit this first. Oh, and I forgot to commit those emblems. Let's bail out here. Okay, so just adding those guys, and they're just gonna go in the previous commit, so we'll just amend them. And then we will oh, it's followed my input. Lib GUI. Load app icons. show app icons for executables with associated .if files. This is a rather ugly hack just to get app icons to show up when in the file manager. It would be a lot nicer to embed icons in their executables instead, but it's not obvious to me how to achieve this. Achieve that. How to do that. Yeah. Okay. So let's just see if we can make this text look a little bit better, because I hate that it's black on the dark background. And imagine if we set a wallpaper. Actually, it's gonna look just, yeah, that's awful. So we want to do something about that, and I think just doing white with a shadow on the desktop would be pretty good. So the icon view that we create here, let's see. I guess we'll want to tell that icon view something. That if is desktop, what do we do with that? Is desktop, is set up icon view, right? Okay, so here we'll say like m icon view. What do I call this setting? Like shadow text paint. Set is desktop. Let's maybe just tell him that he's the desktop. Although, nah, that doesn't feel right. It feels like we're just violating the layering here a little bit too much. Let's do this. Use shadow text. Set text shadow. Text shadow. Yeah, maybe that's better. Text shadow. Wait, what am I even setting this on? This is GUI widget. I want to go on icon view. Okay, so in icon view paint, when we draw text, let's see, draw item text. Okay, I guess it needs to move up to abstract view, but that's probably okay. It doesn't really matter. Shadow. We'll bring that with us to abstract view. That's fine. Because abstract view has the shared logic for drawing item text. So let's see. Draw text. So if we're drawing a shadow, then we'll do like a different path here. First, we'll draw it 1 pixel off in black. Let's just try this, see how that looks. This is a little bit too hard-coded for my taste, but still, yeah, see, that looks a lot nicer. Now it's just a matter that it doesn't actually show an selection thingy around it. I don't know why. Is it because the desktop window doesn't have focus or something? I'm not sure why it doesn't do that. Ooh. Okay, well, whatever. We're not going to fix everything right now, but this does look significantly better, I have to say. Yeah. And it's kind of funny that icons on the desktop, they stack up horizontally. It's probably something that should be fixed. Oh, look at that. That looks really quite nice. Okay, well, yeah, let's see. Text shadow. Draw text with let's call it draw item text with shadow. This feels kind of hackish. I feel a bit like I'm doing something bad by doing this. Whatever. We'll probably figure out some better factoring for this sooner or later. So, file manager plus libgui. Draw the desktop icon items with desktop icons with shadow. This makes it look nice, regardless of wallpaper or background color. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Okay, so I think we're gonna stop here for today, but we made some nice improvements. I think this is a huge improvement, and this actually makes it so that we can maybe even start putting some things on the desktop. I've been kind of hesitating putting anything on the desktop by default, just because all of the links would just be symlink icons anyway, so it looked kind of gross. But now this is looking pretty sweet. So I guess another thing would be that we should probably make it stack vertically instead, or flow vertically, I should say. And maybe we should even allow you to put the icons wherever you like, or have them snap to a grid or something like that. There's all kinds of projects to do here. A lot of fun stuff. But today was about the icons, and we have achieved what we set out to do, so I think we're going to be good here. So this is the end of the video, so if you made it this far, then I thank you for watching and for hanging out. And I hope that you saw something interesting here today. It's certainly a lot of fun to work on this desktop polish stuff. I've been doing too little of that lately, and it's about time we get back into it. So this felt really nice and productive. Thank you for hanging out, and I will see you next time.